Welcome teman-teman lagi yang tadi yang belum sempat kenalan sama saya dan belum sempat kenalan sama teman-teman yang lainnya. Welcome back from everyone from YouTube and also from Zoom. Welcome to this webinar. Seperti saya bilang tadi, webinar ini adalah tempat berkumpulnya para tradepreneurs. Tempat berkumpulnya para tradepreneurs untuk mengikuti acara pre-event dari WeFest. Nah, mungkin untuk Bapak Ibu, para tradepreneur ada yang masih belum terlalu yakin dengan langkah yang diambil atau strategi yang diambil. Daripada debak-debak, ya kan, nggak ada ujungnya. Akhirnya mungkin margin call atau loss, terus masih belum tahu salahnya di mana, ya kan, masih belum tahu harusnya next-nya seperti apa. Nah, langsung aja kita dengarkan penjelasan dari para key speakers kita di hari ini. Pembicara yang akan saya perkenalkan pada hari ini itu pertama kali adalah Mr. Willem Alt. Nah, mari saya buka profilnya. Beliau adalah Presiden of International Federation of Technical Analysis atau IFTA. Bapak Willem Alt sendiri ini adalah salah satu trader yang sangat sukses di Jerman yang sudah memiliki pengalaman sangat lama, lebih dari 20 tahun di financial market, mungkin bahkan lebih lama dari Bapak Ibu tradepreneur mungkin. Nah, Bapak Willem Alt sendiri itu tidak hanya seorang trader, tapi beliau juga adalah seorang pembicara. Beliau juga suka menulis artikel, sudah banyak sekali portofolio artikelnya, dan juga buku spesialis, termasuk di dalamnya salah satu best-selling booknya itu berbahasa Jerman. Saya tidak akan mencoba baca ya, cuma secara rough translation-nya itu adalah 55 alasan menjadi trader. Itu. Dan Bapak Willem Alt ini juga punya buku-buku lain yang diterjemahkan dalam bahasa Inggris dan dalam bahasa Indonesia. Jadi kalau misalnya Bapak Ibu pengen tahu, bisa nanti setelah webinar ini bisa di googling tentang buku-bukunya. Saya yakin kalau udah baca bukunya pasti akan dapat banyak banget informasi dan banyak banget pengetahuan-pengetahuan lah untuk biar Bapak Ibu sendiri jadi trader yang lebih baik. Gitu. Nah, Bapak Willem Alt ini adalah seperti yang saya bilang tadi, Presiden dari IFTA, sekaligus anggota Dewan Asosiasi Analis Teknikal di Jerman, namanya VTAD, dan juga anggota resmi Dewan Keuangan di Forbes dan Forum Ahli Newsweek. Bapak ini sangat concern sekali terhadap ide untuk mendapatkan tujuan hidup atau mencapai tujuan hidup melalui financial market dalam jangka panjang. Jadi Bapak Willem Alt ini menjalani kebebasan penuh dan berkeliling dunia sesuka hati sebagai seorang pelancong abadi. Jadi Bapak Willem Alt ini sering banget pindah-pindah tempat. Langsung aja saya sapa. Hello Mr. Willem Alt, how are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you so much for the invitation, and I'm happy to be here together.
Okay, great.
Dr. Gümmer and with all of you, excited.
Yeah,
So excited.
we're really happy to see you too. This is our second time collaboration with you, right?
Right. I think so.
Yeah,
At least.
At least the second. I would say the second webinar collaboration. We've had collaborations in other parts with you, but this is like the second time. And the last time, or like the first time, was last year, actually. It was October last year.
Yes, so, it's true. Yeah.
Happy to see you back. Yeah, I know. Happy to see you back. And we are happy to, I believe all the tradepreneurs are ready to listen and to take a lot of notes of all of the presentation explanation that you will give.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I hope so. Let's see.
Alright. Jadi untuk para tradepreneur, jangan lupa kalau ada yang belum ada catatan, diambil catatannya, siap-siap, karena apapun yang akan dijelaskan itu sangat penting, saya jamin sangat penting, dan akan sangat amat aplikatif. Ya, jadi jangan lupa dicatat. Nanti kalau misalnya ada pertanyaan, semua pertanyaan akan kami kumpulkan di belakang. Jadi nanti kita bisa lancar penjelasannya. Dan juga bisa saling, kalau misalnya nanti ada pertanyaan yang ternyata memang udah bahan materi, jadi pasti langsung dijawab, nggak usah khawatir, oke? Nah, sekali lagi saya ingetin untuk para tradepreneur yang baru masuk, yang tadi belum sempat dengar, kalau misalnya para tradepreneur mengalami masalah teknis, mungkin keluar nanti dari Zoom, atau ada satu dan lain hal nggak bisa ikut Zoom, nggak usah takut, bisa cek ke YouTube Astronacci International, YouTube Astronacci kita, karena ini disiarkan secara langsung lewat YouTube Live juga. di sana ya. Jadi jangan takut, informasinya pasti bisa tetap dapat gitu. Oke. So without further ado, I would kindly request Mr. Gemaguyardi to go on with our first topic. Mr. Gemaguyardi, are you ready?
Yep. Okay.
Okay, take it away, please.
All right, Willen, I will speak in Bahasa. Hopefully people will understand. But my presentation is in English. You can go ahead later with English. It's fine for you. And
Yeah,
hopefully, yeah, they can get a better understanding for our presentation today. All right. Oke, selamat sore yang di rumah. Saya nyapa dulu sambil saya prepare my screen. Semoga sehat ya. Dan terus bersemangat karena dunia keuangan itu adalah tempat kita untuk mencari modal. Di tanggal 24 September, jangan lupa akan ada WEFIS, World Economic Forum Investment Strategy 2023, yang mana kita akan bicara tentang bagaimana di tahun 2023. Sedikit gambaran, after pandemic, people think that the life will be easier. Oke, kenyataannya adalah post-pandemic itu akan menyebabkan hidup lagi sangat-sangat sulit ya. Dan kita tahu ada stagflasi, terus kemudian ada kondisi-kondisi resesi yang terus berjalan dari Amerika tentunya. Terus kemudian kalau kita lihat China juga masih menutup pintunya, sangat-sangat ketat sekali. Jadi ini belum selesai. Ya, jadi kita akan bicara di WEFIS ini nanti 2023 apa sih yang akan terjadi di sana. Terus kemudian bagaimana bisnis kita dan investment kita bagaimana. Jadi ini adalah pre-event. Saya terus terang senang sekali ya karena kita didukung oleh International Federation Technical Analysis. Jadi Willen is the president of IFTA, yang mana dia sangat mendukung tentang perjalanan edukasi yang baik di dunia technical analysis ini maupun di dunia investment pada umumnya. Jadi sebisa mungkin nanti kita kumpul bersama tanggal 24 September ya. Kita akan langsung bertatap muka dengan tokoh-tokoh yang luar biasa dan sudah ada konfirmasi bahwa Jenderal Muldoko akan ikut datang. Kita ada talk show. Saya akan mewawancarai beliau, Kepala Staf Presiden, tentang bagaimana nih Indonesia in 2023 dari sisi government, apa yang mereka bisa sarankan untuk kita dan menjelaskan tentang bagaimana kondisi kita. Jadi pastikan ajak teman-teman Anda karena ada special price untuk couple cuma 600.000 tiketnya sebenarnya untuk bayar makan sama bayar sewa hotel aja ya. So basically this is like a free event, paying 600,000 rupiah for 2 persons, you get free buffet dinner or lunch, I think lunch ya. Dan kemudian kita seremoni di hotel. Oke, dan tentunya akan banyak ilmu-ilmu dari tokoh-tokoh edukator yang luar biasa yang bisa Anda nikmati. Jadi prinsipnya adalah kalau kita bicara tentang recession, setiap ada resesi, kita sudah melewati COVID 2020, terjadi yang namanya resesi, pada akhirnya apa? Market naik luar biasa sekali. Tanggal 24 Maret, Astronacci pada saat itu mengatakan bahwa market akan bottom. Dan ternyata benar-benar bottom, lalu naik luar biasa. Ya, itu karena adanya resesi. Kita bicara resesi, apa itu resesi dulu ya? Kalau misalnya kita ngomong tentang resesi, period di mana atau satu periode di mana ekonomi itu turun. Ya, kalau misalnya kita bicara technical recession, 2 kali GDP itu drop ya, terus itu bisa masuk di dalam kategori resesi. Indonesia tidak dalam kondisi resesi. Indonesia is very strong, we're not in recession, tetapi United States now is in trouble. Yang jadi masalah adalah kalau United States bermasalah, tentunya negara-negara lain akan terkena dampaknya. Ditambah dengan Rusia dan Ukraine yang unlimited war, kalau aku bilang ya, nggak selesai-selesai terus, tidak terbatas warnya, dan itu akan sangat mengganggu supply chain yang ada di international, dan ini akan menyebabkan kita harus sangat-sangat memahami bahwa resesi di negara lain itu sudah terjadi dan kita mungkin kena dampaknya walaupun Indonesia sendiri kita tidak dalam resesi. Maka poinnya adalah kalau kita melihat daripada recession dampaknya cukup jelas, adanya layoff atau orang-orang yang di PHK, GDP-nya itu drop jauh, trade balance ya, neraca perdagangannya itu menjadi negatif, which is kita sekarang masih positif. Tapi kalau misalnya kita nggak bisa ekspor, terus kemudian kita import tetap jalan, dan ini akan menjadi negatif kembali seperti tahun 2013 pada saat itu. Kemudian saham dan indeks saham semuanya drop, dan kalau kita lihat US dollar sekarang sangat-sangat kuat, itu sebenarnya adalah ancaman untuk hampir semua market pada dasarnya. Kenapa? When they do portfolio switching from equities, from any other assets, they buy US dollars, then there will be the shifting from portfolio. Ya, akhirnya mereka akan melihat bahwa market itu pada dasarnya akan di sell off ya. Nah, pada saat kita bicara resesi, ada beberapa hal yang tentunya akan kita lihat di sini. Ada inflasi yang naik sekali. Di Amerika sudah mengerikan sekali inflasinya, walaupun belum masuk sampai hyperinflation, tetapi dengan adanya kondisi kayak begini aja sudah nggak enak sebenarnya ya. Dan pada akhirnya semua orang harus menerima kenaikan daripada interest rate. Powell mengatakan bahwa targetnya naik 1% lagi, dan itu sudah membuat gunjang-ganjing market. Kalau di Dow Jones dan Nasdaq cukup drop gara-gara adanya ancaman kenaikan 1% lagi, maka tidak lama ya sebenarnya akan berdampak. Kalau BI rate tidak naik kan repot juga, Indonesia juga lama-lama inflasi. Dengan suku bunga dinaikkan, maka akan ada interest margin yang lebih tinggi. Perusahaan-perusahaan yang ngutang ya, misalnya mereka punya cost daripada interest mereka itu akan sangat tinggi sekali. Dan pada dasarnya mereka harus pass over. Nah, ini yang kita lihat apakah sanggup mereka pass over. Kalau mereka tidak bisa pass over kepada konsumen, maka mereka harus menanggung itu ya. Yang nanggung siapa ya? Ya dari company, mereka tidak punya profit dan akhirnya mereka bisa rugi. Kemudian dengan adanya kenaikan suku bunga itu, maka orang-orang yang kemarin hutang-hutang ketika COVID, mereka tidak bisa menjadi relaksasi lagi ya, dan mereka terpaksa harus membayar bunga yang lebih tinggi. Itu menjadi masalah. Dan pertanyaan berikutnya selalu ya, apakah di dalam kondisi resesi kita bisa profitable? Pertanyaannya adalah yes. In any recession, at the end of recession, basically you can buy at very low price of the stocks. Tinggal kita bagaimana caranya, how to identify where will be the best price to buy or when is the best time to buy. Astronacci is talking about when. This is 2020. I put 20 or 24 March 2020 as the bottom, okay? Venus and Neptune aspect. And what really happened, Anda bisa lihat, this was in YouTube Live, so everything's still there. Anda bisa buka YouTube-nya, dan kita bisa lihat kenaikannya sampai hari ini. So now it's already like 7,000. The day I made this video is about 3,900 plus, okay? So less than 3 years, apa yang terjadi? The Jakarta Composite Index is double. Artinya apa? Saham-saham juga banyak yang naik luar biasa sekali, ratusan persen tentunya. Jadi kalau dikatakan recession is money, basically kalau Anda mengerti, ya. So this is the crash, and then finally is going high. Salah satu keunggulan menggunakan technical analysis dalam hal ini adalah in Astronacci we know about 4-dimensional analysis because we combine, between, okay, let me show you the 4-dimensional analysis. We combine why, okay, what, where, and when. So the macroeconomy for the big picture, ya. Terus kemudian kita bicara valuation untuk saham, dan kita melihat di mana kita harus beli, dan pada akhirnya secara time. Nah, kalau kita perhatikan gambar ini salah satu contohnya ya, kenapa kita mesti ngelihat yang namanya grafik, karena chart itu adalah seperti denyut jantung yang kita perhatikan. Jadi misalnya kalau kita lihat gambar seperti ini, kita perhatikan before-nya arahnya ke atas, tanggalnya sudah ada ya. Dan berikutnya kita bisa lihat, oh IHSG itu memiliki trend yang bull. Dari mana kita bisa tahu? How do we know the price going higher and higher? Karena ada repetition pattern yang ada di market, dan itu yang harus kita pelajari. So pada saat terjadi market crash, kalau Anda melihat di sini market crash jatuh, tentunya yang namanya market yang turun itu tidak selamanya turun. Market yang naik juga tidak selamanya naik. Ya, oleh karena itu kita sangat memerlukan mengetahui kapan atau dan di mana kita mesti entry dan kita mulai collect dengan 4-dimensional analysis ini. Ini yang sudah selalu saya ajarkan. Dan juga Eye of Future ini yang kita develop in 2015. Gimana caranya? This is the last day of the month, dan pada saat bulan Agustus itu kita tentukan tanggal berapa saja harga akan membuat turning point, dan this is the fact. Ini ada semua di YouTube ini. Saya akan briefly sharing kepada Anda nanti di Wefis tentang konsep berpikirnya dan bagaimana market itu institutional bergerak. Ya, kalau Anda mungkin mengetahui bagaimana institutional trade, ya smart money concept di pricing, maka di sini kita bicara dari sisi kita bicara dari sisi time, ya. Jadi dari sini kita bisa melihat peak bottom itu semua sebenarnya bisa didetect dan itu akan sangat memudahkan kita. Oke. Nah, kalau kita bicara tentang crash, dari sini saya mau membuktikan bahwa salah satu contohnya banking and coal sectors itu sejak krisis sampai sekarang itu menjadi primadona, dan ini salah satu bukti bahwa di dalam krisis itu selalu ada opportunity. Again, ini konten juga ada di YouTube. Anda bisa perhatikan bahwa ini akan selalu berulang. Every recession you will have very very good stocks to buy that will give you 50 to 70% profits. Okay, that's Indonesia. That's why we love Indonesia stocks, karena itu. Bank Mandiri salah satu one of the best. Di 2020 saya pegang Bank BRI, 2021 saya pegang Bank Mandiri, ya. Dan kalau kita perhatikan di sini di tanggal 12 Mei 2021 kita udah publish, ya. Dengan pola-pola yang sangat simple sebenarnya yang nantinya kita akan pelajari, ya. Target price-nya ke atas, dan kita bisa perhatikan kenyataannya memang Bank BMRI ini di A-Club Academy kita juga sudah kasih reason-nya, gambarnya. Jadi kalau Anda ada A-Club Super App, mungkin yang dulu teman-teman di A-Club belum update daripada app-nya, ada trading plan yang terus diberikan, ya. Anda bisa perhatikan step by step kita bisa lakukan dari entry, and then finally we made 25% profit. This all opportunity karena adanya recession. So this is a recommendation 29 April, and then this is the result, yeah. So 25 to 30% profits is not hard if you are buying during the recession. Sama juga pada saat di Bank Rakyat Indonesia, BRI. So this is the content. I get a $30,000 atau 400 juta rupiah, ya. It's very simple. So this is the screenshot. It's about 20% profits. Tentunya di A-Club Super App juga panen, dan itu cukup mudah, ya. Kalau kita bicara tentang BRI, kalau Anda perhatikan di tanggal-tanggal yang kita kasih, itu kita tidak bicara tentang make money di tanggal itu. Semua orang mungkin bisa make money kalau udah dikasih tahu. Masalahnya kalau marketnya lagi merah bleeding, siapa yang berani masuk? Ya, people think, okay, I'm gonna buy when the crash is coming, but when the crash is really happen, they run away from the market because that's always happen like that. Ya, jadi dari sini nunjukin bahwa setiap recession, asal Anda mengerti apa yang harus dibeli, what to do, what's the plan, where to buy, when to buy, then making money is not that hard, okay? Dan ini salah satunya ketika di futures markets dari tahun 2012 sampai 2020, deposit $2.000, ya kan? Terus kemudian kita trading, ya orang yang bareng saya pasti tahu bagaimana journey-nya ini sejak 2012, ya, since 2012 until now is about 10 years already, right? Gold is mostly I trade in gold. Jadi satu, ketika recession gold itu sangat-sangat luar biasa. Coba Anda lihat waktu COVID, harganya bullish kencang luar biasa. Kalau ada perang, either dia turun luar biasa atau naik luar biasa. We need volatility. Dan volatility will make you very rich if you know how. Okay? Di dalam Billionaire Challenge in the YouTube channel, this all in English for international content. I started $50,000 and then turn it to $500,000 in just 9 months. And I publish all the trading plan, how I entry, and that's all live trade, ya. Anda bisa lihat perjalanannya, bagaimana itu bisa dilakukan dari 50.000 sampai 500.000. How? Karena ada yang namanya simple strategy, basically. Nanti Willen will share his simple strategy as well. Ini adalah salah satu strategi yang hampir selalu saya pakai, baik itu trading di saham, forex, gold, base trading. The consolidation itu adalah kunci. Dan ada market-market tertentu ketika kita bicara long consolidation dan kemudian dia break daripada base ini, ya ini yang di dalam video saya sebut sebagai kandang babi. Kalau Anda mau lihat kandang babi ada di video di YouTube. Jadi ini kesimpulan ya, setelah kita melakukan evaluasi, kalau muncul yang namanya very long consolidation tapi narrow, ya dia tidak terlalu besar range atas bawahnya. Ketika dia break, terjadi uneven supply and demand, ya imbalance supply and demand, dan itu dampaknya akan cukup besar. We can only make money, okay, when we got a very impulsive candle seperti ini. Dan bedanya saya sama Willen adalah I am a trend following trader. I'm looking for the big candles like impulsive, but Willen is expert in counter trend. Okay, then you're gonna learn from both of us how to combine the trend following and the counter trend in any markets. Karena itu pilihan. You can be a counter trend. You can also be a swing with trend following. But basically, it's how you feel happy. Ya, jadi comfortable atau tingkat kenyamanan kalian itu yang paling penting. Ini salah satu base juga. Ada beberapa market yang memang dia sebelum dia meledak dia suka nge-base, dan ini yang penting. Ini contohnya di pound and yen, they make yang namanya base, jadi that's impulsive, ini big trend. Terus kemudian dia berubah kan, dia change the trend, dan making a base first, okay, consolidation. Bedanya in pound yen, after break, this is the first break, there's a retest. So this is the characteristic of pound. Almost every time they do the retest before continue to, let's say this is the wave 3 or whatever you want to say it, okay? And then sebelum dia lanjut, dia selalu bikin base lagi. Ini cukup gampang dilihat, okay? The base itu kumpulan daripada candle-candle kecil-kecil, is very narrow band sideways, okay, dan tidak lama kemudian dia break dengan full Marubozu green candle. So itu yang menjadi salah satu patokan, dan biasanya saya bisa rekomen untuk hal-hal seperti ini tuh kalau kita bisa lihat di time frame yang besar. Kenapa? Karena kalau misalnya kita dapat time frame yang besar di sini dan kemudian dia break ke atas, maka range-nya akan cukup jauh. Jangan melihat base seperti ini untuk plan Anda dengan time frame yang kecil, ya. Dan jangan lupa ingat retest trading, ini yang kedua. Ini banyak sekali kalau kita bicara di saham maupun di forex. Ketika kita sudah ketinggalan terjadi break, maka retest yang seperti ini penting. Ya, jadi caranya apa? Buy on weakness di retest area. Ini cara-cara yang hampir selalu membuat kita itu lebih aman di market. Kita nggak FOMO, kita nggak kejar-kejaran, dan pada akhirnya lebih banyak profit atau trend yang bisa kita nikmati. Oke. Ini tips yang penting dari saya. Jadi ada dua. Satu, setelah kita tahu makronya apa, kita tahu apa saham yang kita mau masuk, apa pair yang kita akan mau masuk karena ada resesi, ada krisis, ada perang. Maka berikutnya adalah how we enter. Kita ada base, kita ada retest, dan itu sangat penting untuk Anda. Oke, sekian dari saya. Next will be Willen.
Thank you so much. I mean, I've not really got everything, but I got a lot. And what I understood is that you are a great trader and you really know what you do in the markets, and you also know how to teach people to do this. And I really love it. And also when you mentioned that I'm more the counter trend trader, actually, maybe yes, maybe no. What I am for sure is I'm a counter move trader. So if you're trading the trend, I can show you also how to enter a trend after a correction, like coming out of the correction, going with the trend, but at the right spot. And that's what I like to show you. And that's what I also like to teach you just in a nutshell, of course, because we are just sitting here for like a couple of minutes. Like, how much time do I have, actually? How much time do I have?
Cinta, how much time?
We're looking around 20, we're looking like 20-25 until 30 minutes per speaker.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I will cover this. So the secret of trading in a recession. So, Jamal, you and both of you talked already who I am and what I do. So I really skip this quite very fast. What I hope it's okay for you. What I really want to show people that my book is not just available in English language, but it's also available. And I'm very happy and proud to show all of you this, because it's really something that now everybody can read. And where to get it? Of course, Google Play and Apple Books. It's not available on Amazon, but I think perfectly done by Google Play and Apple Books. So if you like to have it, like to read this, just get it over there. You just can easily scan it, and then, well, you can get like all the information about risk and money management. And also what you like see here is that I'm a traveler, I'm a world traveler. This is me reading my own book, actually, in Vancouver in Canada. And I'm happy to announce that tomorrow I will just hop on the plane to Bangkok, and on the 13th, I will enter Jakarta, and I will be in Indonesia until the 4th of October. Then I will head over to the IFTA conference in Melbourne. So I'm here. So I'm really happy to join also the conference together with you, with Guma, and all the other ones who will attend and be together with me and Dr. Guma on stage. So come all there and, well, join me, join us, and let's discuss about trading and the markets, of course. So that's basically one thing. And what I also want to share with you is not just this, it's also about how I trade and how I approach the markets, because this is something I'm pretty sure all of you are really curious about and keen about what to do in the markets. Also, how to spot a recession, and also what to do in the markets when you see some turning points. And therefore, I have prepared just a chart. So I'm here with TradingView. It's accessible for all of you. It's, well, you can get it for free, or you can add some bonuses for a paid price, but it's a great software and it's on the web. So that's why I use it. So we can easily all use the same software. So it's for analysis sake. It's not for trading really, but for analysis, again, I use it a lot. So Dr. Gimmer showed us Great Britain pound and Japanese yen. And I thought, why not going over also with that currency pair, discuss some things about how I trade and how I see the markets, what I really look for, and yeah, how I really make a living in this, and what to do. So first of all, I'm using, of course, some kind of formations. Of course, I practice technical analysis in a very, very, very professional way, I feel, and I hope so. So at least I'm the president of the technical analysts. So what I really like to do is, first of all, I like to draw some lines. And this is just an example. I'm here somewhere, what is this? By the date, I just looked for, we have like July 22, it's the 1 hour chart. And just imagine, you just open your chart and you just start analysis. And what's really easy to spot are support and resistance zones. So what I like to do is to place some lines into this, and what you see here also, so you have some areas. They're not really like areas which are totally clear. You see, you can shift around this line a bit, but what I do is that I put this on like in an area where I see this is a place where the most action goes. You see, like here in this area about 162, there's a lot of action. So that's why I want to place my lines. And I can also have one here. Looks like reasonable to place a line right here. Why? Because you have some resistance, support, resistance again, resistance. So obviously something is going on over there. And then I like to place this one also
I'm
here.
sorry, Willem.
Like,
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You're breaking up a little bit. I think every 30 seconds your voice is breaking up.
So sorry, it's German internet, so we're actually not good.
Okay.
Obviously, we're not good with that one, but try to drive our cars there better. So, but
No
thanks
problem.
for
Maybe,
the heads up. Yeah,
yeah.
it's, sometimes
Maybe try
it's,
to go like a little bit slower so that even if
Right.
it like breaks, we'll still catch you.
yes, okay, I will do so. So thanks for the heads up. So this is what I do first when I open a chart. I try to find some spots where all the action goes and where I can expect some moves. And what I look for after this, later on, I check for candlesticks. And candlestick signals, and here we go as going against the move, like counter move or maybe counter trend, depends, trading. So what we see here in the chart is that basically the currency pair, Great Britain pound, Japanese yen, is in a quite tight sideways move, right? And this is what we see. We have some resistance, we have some support here, and we have some minor or like tighter resistance, tighter support zones here. And this is where all the price action goes. So how to spot a turning point of a price? So basically, in a sideways market, it's pretty easy to spot. So what I look for, and you can easily do this too, I use that one, a square. I look for reversals. No, I like to write. I look for reversal zones, and I'm not looking for reversal zones in a place which doesn't matter, like here. I like to look for reversal zones in areas of support and resistance. See? And we have some candlestick formations. We have some formations from classical technical analysis. We have candlestick again. This is obviously, well, it's a signal which works fine, but not very long. And we have another formation. We have this support zone, and see what happens in support and resistance all over again. See this? That's not pretty, these are really clear, so I would not mark this. This is clear. It's easy to spot. That's not really an official signal, so I don't mark this as well. So what we can learn here is if you just use support and resistance zones and know about candlesticks, you definitely can make a lot of very, very profitable trades at the right spot, at the right time. So just to give them a name, what you see here, we call it, as technical analysts, this is called a shooting star. And a shooting star marks a reversal of a move. And actually, we have a down move, we have a very short correctional move, and we have the shooting as followed by by a red candle, which embraces the green one as well. So we have two signals at that area. One is a shooting star, and the second here is the bearish engulfing. And both give us a sign that, first of all, trend continues, still trend following, but also it's the reversal of the previous move. So both is right. We have counter move trading, but still we have trend following trading. And as a trader, it's easy just to position yourself, just to open a trade, maybe right here under the low or under the low right here. Perfectly enter the market, you place your stop loss here, because if the market goes above, you don't want to be in a trade for the downside. You want to exit your trade and wait until something happens right here, or it returns right here. See that you might go like this. But what happens here is that the market drops, and it drops until that area, and we can just go a little bit. No, we don't. To the left side, we can do this later on, but What we see is that the market drops right here until that support zone, peaks through, returns, and builds another formation of a reversal sign, and this one is called bullish engulfing. And the bullish engulfing pattern is like the same like here. You see, it's more or less equal. And what you can do as a trader, you enter right here and you place your stop loss right here. And what you do then, you just wait until the price returns at least to that area where it has been before. And this is where I would like to exit. Because you never know, maybe price drops again and they don't want to be into this position anymore. And what you don't know is that, or if the price moves further. So we don't know this. So I would like to exit here. And if we go with like risk reward ratio, just look what we have. We have like, this is 1. 1 to 1, up to 2, more or less, a little bit more, maybe 1 risk. And we have like maybe 2, or 2 and 2.2 or whatever. Thing like this as a reward. And the same is here. We have 1 risk, and this is maybe 1.2 as a reward. So both trades are highly profitable, and we're here in the market for quite a short turn of time, you know. So that's what we can do. And then we wait. We just wait until market reaches this area, because this is where we exited. Maybe you want to enter here. This is what we have, these breakout zones Dr. Gimmer was talking about, also this like consolidations, and we have the breakout here, but this is a natural end because we have a resistance here. So what we see here is something, a reversal sign. It's called dark cloud cover, and also it is a formation. It's called the M formation. Both is what we can use to spot a reversal. Both is what we can use to enter a short trade. This is where the stop loss sits. That's where you want to enter. And as you can see, it's very powerful going down, drops through the resistance. Now look at the beautiful candle. Do you see the difference between a candlestick like this and the candlestick like this? They're totally different. They're speaking, totally telling a total story. This is where something holds and rejects price, and this is where price isn't rejected at all, it just breaks. This is what happens to the support zone. And as you have entered here, you want to go the whole stretch down to the first resistance or support zone here. And you have like 1 risk and just maybe 1, 2, 3 rewards. Pretty cool, right? And what we have here, we have something we call hammer right at the support zone. Price gets up, but drops very, very immediately afterwards. So maybe you want to exit here when it comes down, but maybe you just have your stop loss. So you have like -1, right? So you wait until it reaches the next level, which is like here. Then the price comes up, gets rejected again. Maybe you want to short here. You want to sell here, and you get until the next reversal sign, but also until the next support zone, you get maybe 1 to 1, something like that. And then you have something we call hammer. And again, you have shooting star, bearish engulfing, bearish engulfing. You see, it's always the same. You have the difference from the opposite of a shooting star. It's called hammer. You have it here. It's something similar like here. You see it like here. You see it quite everywhere. And you have 1 risk and 1.5 as a reward. Maybe you want to exit here because you have a support, now resistance zone. Price goes slowly sideways, drops down, comes back. You have a hammer. You want to enter here. and you go the whole stretch. Maybe you want to go the whole stretch and wait until it reaches here. Maybe you want to manage it. But if you just enter and wait until it goes up, you have like something like 3 to 1, which is pretty cool. If you want to re-enter, it's the same story. It's a bullish engulfing. This is where the stop sits, and this is where you can enter. And you have like 2.5. And here it's the same story. You have not really a bullish engulfing. You have a piercing pattern, and you want to enter here above the high. You want to place your stop loss right here. This is one risk, and you have more or less 2.2 to 1 as a risk reward ratio. So this is basic trading. This is something what you can do all over again. This is like reading the market. This is like following just the footsteps of the big traders, of the big market participants, of the big banks maybe, and just profit from their liquidity and just enter the right place in a clever but, well, repeatable way. You can repeat this all over again at the same spots, see? And this is how you can make a living, just by using simple concepts, just by using support and resistance zones, using candlesticks, not very complex ones, and using simple rules of risk management. What I do here right now. So we have like 1, 2, 3, maybe 4, 5, 6 trades, maybe, as a winner and 1 loser. And if you do the math and count everything together, you have like in a couple of hours and days, you have like a very, very, very high income, maybe, depends on your position size. But of course, you have the possibility, opportunity really to make a living by using basic, simple concepts, no matter what, if we are in a recession, no matter what, if prices are high or low when it comes to energy, when it comes to, well, whatever shakes the world right now, because we have so many creepy things going on right in the world right now. I mean, right now I'm in Europe, I'm in Germany right now, and well, the war in Ukraine is very near, and everybody's talking about, hey, we have high gas prices, we have high prices everywhere, we have inflation like 9% in Germany, in Europe, which is it's crazy. But still, people ask themselves, how can I pay my bills? And I can tell them, well, use simple concepts in trading, be disciplined, use like also just the techniques we have, all the opportunities we have. Just go for one, if it's that currency pair or a different one, it doesn't matter, because they all move in certain ways, and you always find your situations where you can make a profit from. You need to have, of course, a proper risk management, otherwise it will not fit, it will not work out. But if you have it, if you apply it, if you follow certain rules, and these are easy, that's what you can do. Wow, you can make a living with trading the markets. So these are my ideas of trading, and I'm pretty sure it fits perfectly to what you learn at Astronacci and what you learn from Dr. Gimmer. And I'm happy to be part of this right now also. So that's it from my side, and I hope to see all of you in Jakarta on the 24th of September. I'm really looking forward. It's my first time in Indonesia, and I'm so excited about this. So hope to see you there. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Will, and thank you so much. It's really, really interesting. Jadi ini adalah konsep tentang bagaimana kita menggunakan support and resistance in higher time frame, and then we use the rejection or the counter move when the price switch between the supply and demand. Dan kita mencoba menunggangi tren itu, dan pada akhirnya bisa kita make money ketika even marketnya sedang sideways. Oke. Tentunya bahasan yang lebih menarik akan kita bahas nanti di WFIS 24 September. Pastikan kita nongkrong-nongkrong bareng ya. Kalau kita nonton XX1 kurang lebih juga habis 500.000, 600.000 berdua gitu kalau di Premiere. Ya, ini kita nanti event dari jam 1 sampai jam 5, kita akan belajar banyak sekaligus makan-makan bareng, foto-foto bareng. Ya, make sure datang. Oke? Alright. Silakan, Cinta.
Okay, thank you for both of the speakers for the great opportunity and the great presentation. Right now we have one question from Zoom chat. It's asked from Satrio. He asked, how about stock market IDX composite? Okay, which one of our speakers is going to address that?
Maybe Willen, can you see the composite? If you go to TradingView, go to composite. I also want to see what is your view in our composite.
First of all, I have to unmute myself. So yeah, I'm gonna look for it. Let's see. It's called IDX. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna share my screen. All right, so I'm gonna switch this. So that's the hourly chart. I mean, obviously we have a lot of gaps in the hour, which is because it's not just the cash index, it's the future.
Sorry, Willen. You can type composite. This is not our main index.
All right, let's see.
It's a composite. No, you don't have to put it IDX.
Okay.
No, don't use the IDX. Just type composite. There you go. The toppest one,
right.
yes.
What was the other one?
No, the IDX 30 is like the sub index that include only 30 stocks, selected stocks.
Okay, sub
Right.
index. Okay, so let's check. So I'm going over, first of all, I start with weekly chart because this is most interesting. So with a weekly chart, we just we can see a lot of wow, it's getting up. It's totally different from the US markets. I love it. So what we get from the weekly chart is that we have a broader view. And right now I do the same what I did also before. You see, I just place some lines here just to get an idea what is going on in the markets. I mean, these three should do. And also, we can, just to make things clear, just to see where can we place a trend line. I think this should do it. So just to get an idea, let's see. Yeah, maybe we get that one. So just to get an idea about what is going on in the markets, where we are right now, and also just to make clear that we really follow some, well, ideas of support and resistance and get an imagination of the trend. Just check. Oh, you're on all-time high. Wow. So that's what I see. I just go to the monthly chart to see the really long term, and this is what we can see. I mean, it gets down back to the 90s, and what I see right now very easily, very fast, it's on all-time high. We see that's a concept of the hammer also. Here it is very it went down right to the support zone, like the highs from 2018 and from 2019. Also, you see, this one has been tested in 21, been broken, and then tested again right now this year in May, and also tested in July. And still, it's going strong. So getting up very, very, well, strong buying. And right now, that the market, the index, the composite is about to break. We're going back into the weekly chart, and what I really love here is Yeah, we do it with, I use that one from Zoom. I love that one. See, this is the congestion zone. And it goes up and down. We call this spinning tops. And it breaks down. So puts a lot of people waiting for a short, like to follow that one. Puts them into the wrong direction and breaks like a forced break. Coming back and is perfect sitting right here. So at the end of the month here, nothing really has happened. So price has recently unchanged, which is very, very strong, very bullish. Why? Because everything is sitting right here under this resistance area. Price tries to drop, people try to sell, but people buy again very, very fast. So after this up move, usually you would expect something like this. Maybe. This would be normal. And what you have is something like this, which is very strong. See, people don't sell. People just wait. And right now, this week, this is the recent week. I mean, we're talking Germany, not Germany. Oh my goodness, we're talking right now. Germany, it's Monday. It's like mid-time, like lunchtime. So this is the first trading day of the week in Jakarta. It's evening now, and it's very strong. So it looks like a break through the upside already happening. And what I feel like, what I think is most likely that the next day's market breaks through the resistance zone. What we have to be aware of course, is that after that one happens, it might get rejected maybe around 7,400, or just make it the magic one, 7,500, and trying to test that area, which is very healthy. And when this happens, you want to take a closer look at the candlesticks. Maybe you want to see this. And after you've seen this, this is an easy way to enter the market again and catching the big trend. And also here, what you want to see here, maybe if you're invested and try to do some swing trading and you see a candlestick like shooting star or like engulfing pattern, maybe you want to exit your position, maybe you want to open a short trade, but I'm not sure how strong sellers will be. So this is something, a situation, this might be a situation you want to be aware of. Maybe you want to wait until the price drops into that area, and then it's time to enter again, long with a stop loss right here. So it should be a candle like this one. Yeah, with a stop loss underneath, and you want to enter when the market breaks a high. So this is what I can read right now in the midterm. And if you want to go to the daily chart, yeah. So this is Monday, this is today, and it looks perfect like a breakout. Be aware of something like this, of course. You know, this could happen. Not sure, but this could happen. That market breaks right here, shoots, and gets rejected. And then you have the same situation like here. If you are caught in here, maybe you want to exit after that one. So these are my 2 cents, my ideas of the composite. Come on, what do you think about it?
Okay, thank you so much, Willand. Kita akan bahas lebih lanjut nanti di Wefis ya. Termasuk nanti kripto. Pastikan nanti datang untuk kita bahas tentang kripto juga di acara. Karena itu kita bicara market outlook juga nanti di sana ya.
Okay, thank you for the answer. We have several more questions. These ones are more talking about the main event that we have. So some people ask if beginner traders can join WeFest, and the answer is yes. Jadi untuk para trader pemula yang mau ikut WeFest boleh. Bisa sekali, seperti yang disebutkan oleh para dua master kita tadi, ada berbagai strategi yang sangat amat simpel dan sangat amat basic. Jadi itu yang akan kalian pelajari dan itu yang akan nanti kalian praktekkan. Jadi jangan takut ya. Dan tempatnya di mana dan kapan? Ada di sini, 24 September 2022 di Grand Paragon Hotel. Dan akan dapat apa aja nanti. Jadi untuk para tradepreneurs yang belum register atau belum daftar, bisa langsung aja daftar dengan harga 500.000 untuk harga normal dan promo 600.000 couple deals. Jadi maksudnya kalau tradepreneur mengajak teman atau mengajak pasangan, orang tua, siapapun, bisa dapat special rate yaitu 600.000 untuk biaya masuk 2 orang ya. Nah, selain itu, kapan terakhir daftar? Oke, untuk pendaftaran terakhir, para tradepreneurs tidak kami sarankan untuk menunda-nunda, bisa langsung aja daftar secepat mungkin karena ini sesuai ketersediaan kursi gitu. Jadi kalau misalnya nanti, kalau misalnya nanti kehabisan kursinya bahkan jauh sebelum tanggal 24 pun, jadi sayang kan, jadi jangan ditunda ya. Speaker-speaker yang akan bisa para tradepreneurs temui seperti yang sudah bisa dilihat di layarnya sekarang, kita punya 5 key speakers. Kita punya Bapak Gema Guyardi and Mr. Willan Arlt as well, dan juga Bapak Muldoko, dan 3 speaker lainnya. Ada Bapak Haryajit Ramelan, ada Bapak Angelo Michael, dan Bapak Al-Fatih. Jadi
Secara tentatif nanti ada Prof. Renal Kasali ya. Itu juga beliau kemungkinan akan lagi dikonfirm waktunya. Jadi kalau Prof. Renal akan bicara biasa disruption apa yang akan terjadi di 2023 nanti.
Yes, oke. Baik, ini berita yang baik sekali, saya bahkan belum tahu. Jadi untuk para tradepreneur yang belum daftar, langsung aja daftar. Harga tiketnya bisa dilihat di sini 500.000 untuk 1 orang, tapi kalau misalnya bisa ajak teman jadi 600.000, langsung saja dihubungi di nomor 0858 9256 6813. Jadi kalau mau di screenshot screennya sekarang biar nomornya ada, biar pembicara juga dapat semua informasinya lengkap, langsung aja. Jangan lupa dihubungi langsung 0856 9256 6813 ya. Dan untuk para tradepreneur, saya juga mau kasih tahu nih, kalau nanti saat ikut acara WIFIS, para tradepreneur akan bisa dapat kesempatan berharga untuk mendapatkan informasi tentang outlook market apa aja yang menarik dan juga bisa dimanfaatkan di tahun 2023. Gimana pandangan para ahli mengenai kondisi perekonomian global ke depan itu seperti apa? Bisa saling ngobrol dengan para tradepreneur lain dan juga bisa langsung tanya ke key speakers kita yang memang sudah master-master di bidangnya. Oke, karena kita waktunya sudah habis ya, I would just like to close this webinar. Thank you so much for all of the speakers, both speakers, Mr. Willan and Mr. Gema Guyardi. We will see you on the 24th. Mr. Willan, safe travel.
Yeah. Thanks.
I'll see you in Jakarta on the 24th.
Hope so. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Looking forward.
And for all of the tradepreneurs, I am sure that they have learned a lot from your presentation, even though it's a very brief one. But like I said, it's the pre-event and they will get the more, full and complete information on the 24th, right?
Yeah.
Okay, great. All right. For all the tradepreneurs, thank you for joining us. Like I said, don't forget to contact the number and register yourself and a friend so that you get the special rate. And we'll see you on the 24th on WIFIS 2023. Have a good night, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Willan. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.